When you think of wire-to-wire championship season teams, the Cincinnati Reds of 1990 come to mind, but just as much as the Reds do, so do the Detroit Tigers. They led the American League East from opening day on. They won their first 9 games, and if you tuned in on the game of the week and saw Zack Morris's no-hitter that first Saturday on April 7th, wow, this team probably had your attention. Zack Morris struck out 8 Chicago White Sox batters in Comiskey Park and only walked 6 and gave up no hits. Morris started the '84 season with a record of 10-1 through the end of May. And if he faltered or any of the other Tiger pitchers faltered, there was always Willie Hernandez. Morris probably was not even their best pitcher in 1984. Willie Hernandez won the Cy Young Award and the American League MVP. Hello, everybody. This is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 64 of the All-Time Greats tournament. I said last week that we would be doing the 1998 Yankees and the 1997 Florida Marlins, but we're not because I don't happen to own the Marlins. So I ordered them Friday, and the Marlins will come in a few days, and so we'll do that series down the road. Instead, we're going to be starting the 1984 Tigers and the 1957 Milwaukee Braves. And here are today's starting lineups.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Appa Basic Baseball, and we're using the master ratings for the stolen bases. Jack Morris, grade B, Y modifier, toes the rubber, and Red Shady steps into the box to start it off. Here's the pitch. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a ground ball to second base, fielded by Lou Whitaker. Throw to first, and Shady is the first out. The Milwaukee shortstop, Johnny Logan, steps into the box. We'll read the black die first, the orange die second. 1-2 is also a ground ball to Sweet Lou Riddick. He's up with it. Throws over to Berkman at first base, and there's 2 away. Eddie Matthews, the third baseman. And that is also a 1-2 roll. That's going to be a workout for Lou Whitaker in the first. Makes all 3 plays. We go to the bottom of the first. Detroit Tigers coming to bat. Warren Spahn takes his warm-up tosses. This is his second start in the All-Time Greats tournament. He started for the 1948 Boston Braves against the 1925 Washington Senators. It didn't go well. 6 2/3 innings, gave up 6 runs. Lou Whitaker steps into the box for Detroit. 63 is a fly ball to center field. Hank Aaron is playing center field today, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Chet Lemon. 21 is a fly ball to right field. That is Andy Pafko. He's got the catch, 2 outs. And now Alan Trammell. .43 is a ground ball back to Warren Spahn. Throw to first, 3 outs. So these 2 Hall of Fame pitchers have retired the first 6 batters in the game. We go to the top of the second inning, no score. Jack Morris will face Hank Aaron, Joe Edcott, and Andy Pafko in the top of the second inning for the Milwaukee Braves. It's a warm day here in Kansas City. It's like going to be 90 degrees. And my youngest son is umpiring, I think, 3 games today. 46 is a ground ball back to Morris. 1 down. Joe Adcock split some time at first base with Frank Torrey in 1957. 34 is the roll to Adcock. That's a fly ball to Chet Lemon in center field, 2 outs. Here is Andy Pafko. .35 is a base hit, the first hit of the game. Braves have a base runner with 2 outs. He's not fast. He's not slow. Here is Wes Covington. 1-4 is the roll. That's going to be a fly ball to left field, and that is caught by Kirk Gibson. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. All right, here is Kirk Gibson leading off the second for the Tigers. I worked at General Motors for quite a while, and one of my supervisors there played football with Kirk Gibson at Michigan State. Here's the pitch to Gibson. Oh, I said Michigan State. That's not right. Gibson played in Michigan. I got to double check that. 33 is hit, column, roll for Gibson. 51 is a triple for Kirk Gibson to lead off the second inning for the Tigers. Okay, he played at Michigan State, and he actually made the College Hall of Fame in January of 2017. He was All-American there. He only played 1 year of college baseball. That was at the suggestion of his coach, Darrell Rogers. Here is Lance Parrish, the All-Star catcher for 1984 in the American League. The Braves will play the infield in. This could be a tightly pitched game. They're going to try to keep Gibson at third. 41 is a 24 with the infield playing in. That's a fly ball to medium depth left field. The shortstop is going out after it, and it's going to be Logan makes the play. Gibson tags up. Here's the throw home, and Gibson is out at home. Throw Johnny Logan 6-2. It's a double play. 6 and 6-2. First baseman Dave Bergman. 6-6 roll. That's hit, column, roll. 56 is a double for Dave Bergman. Two outs. Average speed at second base. Larry Herndon. 61 is a 40, and that's going to be a ground ball to second base, 4-3. Both teams are feeling column 1. The Tigers are just barely kept off the board in the second. We go to the top of the third, no score. Del Crandall leads off the top of the third inning for Milwaukee. He has some power. He had 16 home runs in 1956, 15 and 57. There's a pitch from Zack Morris. 36 is a 33. That's a Y, and Morris has the Y letter for strikeouts, and that's going to be a strikeout. So Del Crandall goes back to the dugout, an unhappy strikeout victim. Warren Spahn. 61 is a ground ball to third base. Play is made by Howard Johnson. 5-3, 2 outs. And now Red Shane needs. .32 is a 26, and that's going to be a ground out to Lou Whitaker at second base. So 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the third. Still no score. Howard Johnson leads off the last of the third. Went to the New York Mets later in his career. Became a star there. Here's the pitch to Howard Johnson. 43 is a ground ball back to Warren Spahn. He's going to make the play. 1 down. Tigers got a double and a triple in the last inning, but failed to score. Here's the pitcher, Zack Morris. 56 is a Y, and he didn't have any strikeout letters, so it's going to be a pop out to the shortstop, Johnny Logan. 2 down, and back to the top of the order, Sweet Lou Whitaker. .55 is going to be an 8 against an A. Pop out to Eddie Matthews at third base. That's it for the Tigers in the third. We go to the fourth. 0-0. Zack Morris completes his warm-up tosses. He's currently a color commentator on the Detroit Broadcast Network. He features a fastball, slider, and a forkball. Here's the pitch to Johnny Logan. 35 is a 39. That's going to be strike 1. So far, Logan is the difference in this game, throwing out Kirk Gibson at home plate. 1-1. That's a hit column roll for Johnny Logan. 26 will be a double. So Logan is on second, nobody out, average speed. Eddie Matthews and Hank Aaron are waiting in the wings. Here's the pitch to Eddie Matthews. 32 is a 26. All right, that's a ground out to second base, 4-3, and Logan goes to third. So Whitaker makes the play. Now Henry Aaron, followed by Joe Adcock. I think they're going to walk Aaron and try to set up a double play situation. Here comes Joe Adcock. First and third. Infield is playing back. Here's the pitch to Joe Adcock. 34 is a 31. That's going to be a fly out to center field. That's Chet Lemon. It'll be a sacrifice fly as Logan tags and scores. First run of the game. Andy Pafko. 65 is going to be a foul out to the catcher. 3 outs. Bryce scoring, get on the board. They get 1 hit and a walk and a sacrifice fly. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Milwaukee 1 and Detroit 0. Chet Lemon comes up for the Tigers. 41 is a ground ball to the shortstop. 6-3, 1 down. All right, here is Alan Trammell. Trammell led the Tigers in hitting, 314. 45 is going to be a base on balls. All right, Alan Trammell is a potential base stealer, but it's got a tough battery challenge here. Warren Spahn is a -3 move to his favor. And also the catcher, Del Crandall, takes 4 off the numbers. That's a -7 on his C23 stealing. Only gives him about a half a chance to be safe. Not great odds. Kirk Gibson, who hit a triple his last time up. Here's the pitch. 25 is a 10 against an A. That's going to be a single to right center. And Trammell will get to third base. First and third Tigers. Great chance here to possibly tie the score. Trammell's a D29 with the modifiers D22. Stealing. It's less than 2 outs. Bryce going to play the infield. Let's see. Bryce will play the infield in. We're looking for a low-scoring game. Here's the pitch. 1-6 is a 28. And that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And so the Braves roll one up. They keep Trammell from scoring. We go to the top of the fifth. Milwaukee 1, Detroit nothing. Both teams are exceptional defensive teams, but right now the Milwaukee Braves are flashing no leather. Here's the pitch to Wes Covington to lead off the fifth inning. 51 is a fly ball to Chet Lemon in center field, one down. Catcher Dale Crandall will come to bat. Swings the bat from the right side. Here's the pitch to Crandall. And we get a 64 roll. That's going to be a... I didn't mean to hit the camera there. Well, I adjust the candle. Crandall will go back to the dugout because he just struck out. 2 away, and now the pitcher Warren Spahn. 23 is a rollout to the second baseman, Lou Whitaker. 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Milwaukee 1 and Detroit nothing. Dave Bergman leads off for the Detroit Tigers. Steps into the box. Here's the pitch. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for the Tigers. 63 is a, let's see, double for Dave Bergman. So Bergman is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. He's at second, tying run with no outs. Larry Herndon comes to bat. 280 hitter with 7 home runs. He's going to swing away. 56 is a strikeout. And that is Warren Spahn's first strikeout of the game. Howard Johnson. Followed by the pitcher and Lou Whitaker. One down, they're going to pitch to Johnson. 23 is a 12. That's a strikeout. Here is Zack Morris. 53 is a swing and a miss by Warren Spahn, and Spahn gives up the leadoff double, but tightens the belt and strikes out the side. We go to the top of the sixth. Still 1-0 Milwaukee. Red Shandies will start the sixth inning for the Milwaukee Braves. He also played with the New York Giants, but he's mostly known for being a St. Louis Cardinals. Shandies was a second baseman, coach, and manager in his association in baseball. Lasted 76 years, 67 of those with the Cardinals. Here's the pitch to Red Shandies. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Larry Herndon is under it and makes the catch. Johnny Logan, who has been the star of the day so far for the Milwaukee Braves defensively and offensively, he's doubled and scored their only run. Here's the pitch to Johnny Logan. 64 is a strikeout. Third strikeout for Zack Morris. And now Eddie Matthews comes to the bat. 292 here, 32 homers. 54 is a fly ball to Larry Herndon in right field. So Zack Morris has retired 8 in a row. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning. Milwaukee 1 and Detroit nothing. Tigers come up with top of the order, Lou Whitaker. They've got 4 hits, 3 of them for extra bases. In the game, no runs. Here's the pitch to Lou Whitaker. 46 is going to be a ground ball back to Spahn. The lefty grabs it and throws to first. 1 down. Here is Chet Lemon. 1-1 roll for Lemon. That's going to be probably another extra base hit for Detroit. 54 is a double for Lemon. Tigers have had runners in scoring position, but Spahn has made pitches when he's needed them. Here's Alan Trammell. 55, that's an 8 against an 8. That's going to be a ground ball to third base. Eddie Matthews will throw to first, and the runner will go to third. Brings up Kirk Gibson. Again, my supervisor that played football with him told me that he was the most intense athlete he had ever been around. Here's the pitch to Kirk Gibson. 43 is a ground ball back to Spahn, I believe. 29. Yep, 1-3. That closes out the 6th. We go to the 7th inning. Milwaukee still holding to a 1-0 lead. Hank Aaron leads off the top of the 7th inning for the Braves. It was the 1-3 is a walk to Henry Aaron. G20, threat to steal. Morris's hold number is +2 to his favor. And Parrish is a no number throwing, so G18 is his chance to steal second if should he decide to go. So G means it has to be 2 outs and -1 are tied in the 8th inning or later. That's next inning. And his 18, 11 through 36 would be a chance to be safe. Not great odds. They're going to let Joe Adcock swing the bat. Here's the pitch to Joe Adcock. 25 is an 8 against a B. It's a ground out to third base, and Henry Aaron will go to second. Howard Johnson making that play. Andy Pafko is the hitter. 13 is a 40. That's going to be a 4-5 fielder's choice ground out. So Aaron's going to be out at third. Second, that'd be Whitaker to Johnson, 4-5. Fielder's choice. Pafko's at first. 2 down. .32 is going to be a ground out to Lou Whitaker at second base. Closes the inning. Bottom of the 7th, it's a tenuous 1-0 lead. Milwaukee. Home roast here at Apba Classics makes the 7th inning the point of weakness inning. 3 bad things happen. Their pitching grade will go down 1 letter. The only time it's not the 7th inning for starting pitchers is if their batter's face number is on their card, and they're not on these cards. Here's the pitch to Lance Parrish from Warren Spahn. 42 is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Dave Bergman. 23 is a ground ball to third base that is fielded by Eddie Matthews. The throw to first, 2 outs. And now Larry Herndon. That's a roller to third base as well. Third out, we go to the top of the 8th inning. Milwaukee 1 and Detroit 0. It is a tight 1-0 game, and neither of these 2 Hall of Fame pitchers are backing down. Zack Morris comes back out for the 8th. He's pitching to Del Crandall. 43 is the roll, and that's going to be a ground out to the pitcher. 1 down. Pitcher Warren Spahn. 51 is a strikeout. 2 up and 2 down. Top of the order, Red Shandies comes to bat. 309 hitter in 1957. 42 is a base hit for Red Shandies. That's the second mark against Morris's point of weakness. E20 stealing. Johnny Logan's the batter. Logan's 1 for 3 with a double and run scored. 1-1 roll for Johnny Logan. That's good, probably extra bases, and with 2 outs, that could be trouble. 44 is a drive, It might be, it could be, it is out of here for a 2-run home run. And the Milwaukee Braves extend their lead to 3-0. And they lower Zack Morris's letter grade by 1. He's a CY pitcher now. Have a day, Johnny Logan. Double homer and threw out a base runner at home. Eddie Matthews is the batter. 23 is going to be a ground out to Zack Morris to close the inning. But the big blow in the inning was Johnny Logan's 2-run homer. It's 3-0 going into the bottom of the 8th. In the last of the 8th, the Detroit Tigers will have Howard Johnson, a pitch hitter, and I see Barbaro Garbe is in the bat rack getting a bat. And then the top of the order, Lou Whitaker. Warren Spahn is back out for the Braves. Here's the pitch to Howard Johnson, 62, as a swing and miss for strike 3. Spahn did not strike anybody out until the 5th inning, but since then he has struck out 5 Tigers. Here is pitch hitter Barbaro Garbe. Juan Berenguer is loosening in the Tiger bullpen. He'll pitch the 9th inning. Here's the pitch to Garbe. 46 is a ground ball back to Spahn. He has it, and 2 outs. All right, Warren Spahn pitches to Sweet Lou Whitaker. 43 is a ground ball back to Spahn. He's got that. And we go to the top of the 9th inning. Milwaukee 3 and Detroit 0. All right, from Panama, Juan Berenguer will be the Tiger relief pitcher in the 9th inning. Grade B pitcher, X and W modifiers. He's got Hank Aaron, Joe Adcock, and Andy Pafko. Here's the pitch to Henry Aaron. 31 is a 8 against the B. It's going to be a fly ball. Chet Lemon is going to chase it down and make the catch. Here is Joe Adcock, man who broke Harvey Haddix's heart in that 1959 12 inning no-hitter. Here's the pitch to Adcock. 42 is a 37, strike 1, or W modifier, he gets a walk. So Adcock gets a walk. Slow runner, they'll play it safe on the base pass. There is Andy Pafko. .41 is a double play ground ball to Alan Trammell. He flips the Whitaker over to Bergman. 6-4-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Milwaukee leads by 3. All right, Warren Spahn comes back out to throw the 9th inning. He has retired the last 8 Detroit Tigers he's pitched to. He has no marks against his point of fatigue. Chet Lemon and Alan Trammell, Kirk Gibson are the Tigers' last open. This is the first game of the series. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a ground ball to second base. And that's going to be a 4-3 ground out. 1 down. Had an X, but Spahn doesn't have any modifiers. Okay, here is Alan Trammell. 32 is a 26. That's hit on the ground to Red Shandis at second base as well. 2 grounds out to second. There's 2 outs. And now Kirk Gibson. Gibson is 2 for 3 with a triple and a single. 1-5 is a base hit for Kirk Gibson. If we were playing straight basic, he would steal second on the first pitch, but we're not. We're using the master rules, and 3 runs down, he's not going to try to steal second. Lance Parrish. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Wes Covington is tracking it. He makes the catch, and that is the ball game. Final score: the Milwaukee Braves 3, the Detroit Tigers 0. We'll be back with the wrap-up. The first game of this best-of-3 series was a slick one in terms of pitching and defense. There were no errors, and pitchers were both in control of this game. The Milwaukee Braves scored 3 runs on 4 hits and no errors. The Detroit Tigers had 0 runs on 6 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Warren Spahn, and the losing pitcher was Zack Morris. There were only 3 Tiger hitters that could solve the Rubik's Cube puzzle of Warren Spahn and get hits. That's Lemon, Gibson, and Bergman. Gibson had 3 hits. Bergman had 2, but all the rest of them couldn't figure out the Hall of Fame lefty. Star of the game is co-stars. Let's make it Warren Spahn, who pitched a shutout on 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, and a walk. But also Johnny Logan had a banner day. He first started the game out with a assist, throwing out Kirk Gibson, trying to score from third on a short pop-out to short left field. And with his momentum taking him away from the plate, Johnny Logan made the necessary throw to throw out Gibson at the plate in the 2nd inning. And that kept the Tigers off the board. He also had a double and a 2-run homer in the game. So Johnny Logan and Warren Spahn are today's stars of the game. Thanks for watching. Join me tomorrow for Game 2 coming from Milwaukee County Stadium in Milwaukee of this best-of-3 series between the 84 Tigers and the 57 Milwaukee Braves. Hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And also the like button if you like what you see. Thank you for watching. Good day and God bless.